Well, 2 days till Christmas, and guess what happened to me? And one of the reasons why I didn't do my Good Gut show yesterday is that my car died, and it's the engine. Oh, I'm so excited. Actually, I have a very cute little Fiat 500C convertible. It's a limited edition. It looks like the old Fiats that were made in 1957. It's really a fun car. And when I bought it, I had got a lifetime warranty on it, which was great, except that, well, it isn't great except that because it's only going to cost me $200 to have the engine replaced, but I have to jump through several hoops, like wait for an inspector to come out and check out the car, whatever, because it is going to cost them a bit of money, yes. But anyway, it is for as long as I own the car, so I'm very happy and I love my little car. Anyway, I'll give you pictures later on if I ever get it back because they're telling me that this is going to take a while. So guess what I have? I have a Jeep Renegade, a far cry from my little teeny car. So it's very interesting getting in and out of my garage. Anyway, enough of that. Merry Christmas, 2 days away, 2 days away. And I'm talking today about bone broth, all that it's cracked up to be, pun intended. A lot of people are jumping on the bone broth bandwagon. I mean, I just hear about it all the time, bone broth, bone broth, bone broth. But in reality, bone broth is kind of like stock, chicken, beef, pork, whatever, meat, fish, stock. And when I worked as a chef in a restaurant, I used to make stock, which was a bunch of older meats or whatever we had in the fridge that had bones, veggies or whatever, and sometimes it was just veggies. Now, obviously vegetable broth does not a bone broth make because it has no bones, but we used to just throw whatever was in the fridge that was getting old and we couldn't serve to our patrons, and we'd make stock out of it. And of course, we'd use that for a bunch of stuff because you can use stock as a base for a lot of things. Now, lately, a lot of people are drinking bone broth as the panacea. Number one, I want you to tell you there is no panacea. Yes, I'm wearing warm stuff. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to hunt up some gloves because I know it's going to be cold out there. And guess what? My umbrella is in my car, which is in the shop. So that's on the agenda too, buying a new umbrella. Anyway, so it's not a panacea, but a lot of people think it's just terrific and they should have it every day. Well, this is very interesting because, when you're dealing with making soup, well, actually, it's a very good thing because to get people to make soup again is terrific, right? It's terrific. And it's wonderful if you get a bunch of bones. Like if you're making a turkey or anything that has bones in it for Christmas, my advice, go make some bone broth, which is also called stock, which, we've made for thousands of years. Anyway, here are some benefits of bone broth that I found. Really, bones are rich in calcium, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, and other trace minerals, which is true. So, of course, it's the same minerals you need to strengthen your own bone. So, these are the things that came up over and over again in my research. It's rich in protein, bone broth, of course, because you're making it out of bone, and also you're throwing in the whole, like, chicken or whatever. You're throwing in the bone, but you're also throwing in the meat, so it's rich in protein. Okay, so protein is our building blocks of our body. We need it. Is one of the things that the real gaga on bone broth about is because it's rich in collagen, and there's so many collagen now, supplements and stuff. Well, of course, because the collagen comes out of the bone. And it really is supposedly good for your skin. I don't take it every day. My girlfriend Madeline takes it every day. I don't take it every day, but I do put it in my shakes, collagen protein, which is terrific. I don't do it every day though. Um, it's terrific for preventing premature wrinkles. I think my 76, I have wrinkles. Yeah, I was showing my friend the other day. I have wrinkles, but I'm not a big sunbather, so I think that's part of it. So collagen is only found in animal bones and connective tissue, right? And there's different kinds of protein. That's why I like ancient nutrition, because it has all five times. um, it says that collagen is a protein source that improves skin, teeth, and joint health, but the body can't absorb it is in its intact form. So it's really hard to know that if consuming bone broth really gives you the collagen that everybody says, right? May have anti-inflammatory properties. When I grew up with chicken matzo ball soup, and basically, we used to call it Jewish penicillin. And they've actually done studies about chicken broth that it does really help you when you're not feeling well. So, I'm all for that, because I know when I have chicken soup, it makes me feel better. Now, whether it makes me feel better because of what it contains, or it just makes me feel better because it reminds me of when I was a kid or whatever, hard to know. Okay. It's beneficial for athletes because it actually helps with joint health. It's supposed to clear the congestion, which is true because in your upper airways, but anything that's warm will clear the congestion. Um, you know, we'll see. Okay, it's mineral rich. I think that's really true. I mean, it's rich in minerals. And it says it's useful in leaky gut syndrome, which is, who knows? Beneficial effect on the gut. I'm all for that. Doesn't tell you why. Glycine in bone broth may enhance sleep quality, especially when paired with magnesium and calcium, which is true. Um, and, if you're drinking any kind of broth, it may be helpful in weight loss, not because of what it contains, but because if you drink bone broth, then you're not eating some kind of fried food or something else. The disadvantages I found were it's high in glutamate. Some people are sensitive to glutamate. And, also animal bones have trace amounts of stuff we don't want, but most food does these days. So therefore, I mean, the benefits far outweigh the disadvantages. Not only that, it really has great nourishing properties. So that's about bone broth. Do I think it's terrific and it's a panacea? No, but some people swear by it, and it's good for leaky gut. And I'm a big food person. I believe in food first. So yeah, bone broth. I'll go for that. Stock, vet, chicken, beef, pork. Stock. Yeah, I'll go for those too. Anything, lamb stock. Yeah, so I mean, I think it's a good thing, but I don't know if it's really all it's cracked up to be. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's going to be Christmas Eve, but I'm going to be talking about one of my other favorite supplements for gut health. So this is the gut tip for the day, and it's pouring out. We always say in LA that we need it. So it's going to be pouring, pouring, pouring for over weeks. So we'll see. Need to go get an umbrella now. So I will see you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I will talk to you tomorrow because I missed yesterday because of the car. All right. Bye-bye. Dietitian Jill signing off. Have a good evening, afternoon, and evening. All right. Bye-bye.